It's 8:40 in the morning time on this Thursday morning, June 11th, 2020. It's time now for the Better Chiller Water News on this Thursday morning, June 11th, 2020. And good morning, y'all. This lovely Thursday morning, June 11th, 2020. It is 8:40 a.m. and the Dalton temperature is 72 degrees and overcast skies. Top stories out of Better Chiller Water News is President Trump campaign demand CNN apology for poll that shows Biden leading. Trump does not regret treating false claims about elderly Buffalo protester. Trump threatens to take back Seattle as protesters set up a autonomous zone. Coronavirus deaths are expected to go down before a sharp rise in September model shows. Protesters stops will statue Jefferson Davis on Richmond Monument Avenue. What would it mean to defend the police? Coronavirus vaccine. Oh, let's get that. Houston chief says investigators should look very closely at history between George Floyd and Derek Chauvin. Someone named the $410 billion Mega Millions jumping out in the Phoenix suburb. Suspect invited an ambush shooting at Cal Police Station that left 70 wounded civilian dead. John Gleason files brief on DOJ motion to drop Michael Flynn's case. Zoom suspends U.S.-based activist account after Tiananmen Square commemoration event. What do we do? Taiwan scrambles little weed influx from Hong Kong protests. Lebanon's cabinet fails independence test. Chinese authorities are reopeners at a Changbashan National Nature Reserve known as a Petco in North Korea as a COVID-19 pandemic subsides in the country. Japan conveys deep concern over China's Hong Kong security law. Pompeo, China is divided its war and faith. North Korea warns the U.S. against meddling threatened election. Labor Department Thunder this weekly report Thursday 1.5 million Americans have found new unemployment claims. U.S. passes 2 million COVID-19 cases amid new infections. Virginia AG backs decision to remove Confederate monument. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has renewed her call to remove Confederate statues from Capitol Hill event nationwide unrest following the police-involved killing of George Floyd. With approval from NASA and Kennedy Space Center, visitor attraction is open with limited hours, and the Capitol visitors followed months of being closed during the COVID-19 pandemic. State Secretary Mike Pompeo criticized China over its war and faith while presenting 2019 report on international religious freedom that describes the Asian nation as increasing its repression of religion. Look at that stocks now. Down 22.31 at 26.99, SP 5 down 17.04 at 3190.14, and NASDAQ up 66.59 at 10,020.35. Kraft Group second old summer drive-in concert series outside Gillette Stadium. Oil processed by record U.S. crude inventory is very fast. Amazon bans use of facial recognition by cops for a year to give Congress time to come up with rules. Johnson & Johnson says coronavirus vaccine human trials moved up to July. Scientists grow model human embryos from stem cells. Observation of bubbles inside condensates in the North Orbital Research Lab. Coronavirus survivor, the U.S. receives double lung transplant. And now, sports at 8:45 after Charleston massacre, NASCAR fans revolted against a Confederate fat band. This time, it's different. Detroit Tigers ran to MLB draft targets consists of power pitchers and bats available. Coca-Cola ends MLB sponsorship after 3 seasons. As MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred says he's 1% truth that to be a baseball season in 2020. Take a look at the highways and byways in New England. Take a look at the traffic trends and check at 8:45. Beep! On the MTA, Blue Line is persistent about delays up to 50 minutes to the Dodge Maverick and upcoming rail. And the ferries are looking good. I was about with New England. 190 a little bit slow between Leominster and Worcester. 95 the north side a little bit slower. Route 1 and Walpole. West side a little bit slower by the service area. And otherwise, Route Low connector. The north side a little bit slower. Low 89. North side a little bit slower. Border New Hampshire. And up to New England 91. And the north side a little bit slower. Upstate for box. And now, looking at the weather at 8:46. A line of showers and thunderstorms searching the line from Lebanon Air just stretching down to southern Vermont, and a heavy band of rain showers stretch to the left of Pittsfield, stretch to the southeast of Albany, New York. And the rain showers stretch right to Springfield. Okay, look at that. Highways and forecast goes like this. Check the showers and thunderstorms that the showers up to that's over after 5 p.m. Some storms with some rain. Cloud skies 74 degrees, south Vermont, 10 to 30 miles an hour. Gust highs 28 miles an hour. Chances of the 6% new response to the tech coordinator, possible for tonight. Showers and thunderstorms before midnight. Then a slight chance of showers between midnight and 2 a.m. Low at 64 degrees, south Vermont. 5 to 9 miles coming line. Southwest of midnight. Wisconsin gust highs 20 miles an hour. Participation 8%. No perspectives between the internal coordinators, possible for Friday. Most of the times, 84, low 80 degrees, light for February, coming southwest by 5 to 7 in the afternoon for Saturday. Says God, but it's 78, low 55 degrees, light northwind for Sunday. Check the shot after 8 a.m. Front east side sky, 6 times, low 54 degrees, northeast about 6 miles an hour, shows 30% for Monday. Check the shot between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. Front east side sky, 6 times, low 54 degrees, northeast about 5 to 7 miles an hour, shows 30% for Tuesday. Front east side sky, 74, low 57 degrees, northeast about 3 to 6 miles an hour for Wednesday. Check the shots, front east side 75 degrees, carbon coming eastbound, 5 miles in the afternoon, just be 30% right now. North of this overcast is 72 degrees. That's giving it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this. Good morning, June 11th, 2020. Peter Woods, we have a good morning, stay safe, be well. See you at the news opera, news report.